Hey everyone, Ryan Bolton here with Patriot Home Mortgage. I am a mortgage nerd. To wrap up this week's mortgage market report, I wanted to start with the MBS, the mortgage backed security market. We've lost about 35 basis points today, which basically wiped away all the gains we've had most of the week. A lot of it was yesterday, kind of lost all that. So we're down about 16 basis points for the week. Market hasn't quite closed yet, but it looks like we're going to end somewhere around that number. There's a couple of reports next week that should help us. So we'll kind of look ahead to some of the reports that are coming out. In fact, let's talk about that. On Tuesday, we got the NFIB Small Business Optimism Index. Well, there's so many indexes out there. I think it's funny, all these things. That's on Tuesday. Wednesday's Mortgage Applications Consumer Price Index, or the CPI. Retail sales numbers come out on Wednesday. Thursday, you've got housing starts and permits, along with initial jobless claims. They come out every Thursday. And then Friday, we got some leading indicators of the economic data that's coming out on Friday. So be kind of a busier week next week. We'll see how that changes or reverses any kind of current trends that we're seeing. It's just kind of a flat week. I mean, 16 for the week's not too bad. Obviously, we'd like to see that number be more positive, kind of a slower positive number than just really big swings. So kind of keeping it at that number isn't too bad. But a lot of it was lost today. I mean, 35 basis points puts us in the negative. If we weren't that far negative, obviously we'd be positive overall for the week. So that does show the interest rates for most of the week went down. They may adjust a little bit today or into Monday. We may see that kind of reverse that trend, but it should just be pretty much the same rates that we're going to start next week that we started this week on. One thing I found that was pretty interesting is we have four congressmen, two Republicans, two Democrats, have formed a new group with support of 11 other real estate industries, including the uh, National Mortgage Bankers Association, the NBA. You've also got the Home Builders Association. There's a couple other ones listed here: NAR, the National Association of Real Estate Agents, even some other industry. But basically, 11 real estate industries have come together to form a caucus to help with the affordability crisis and just really that supply. So one of their main things they're going to be looking at to work with builders and industry experts, not only for homeowners, for people to be able to buy homes, but also rentability and rental properties. So they're going to be coming together and trying to figure out some solutions to help with the affordability crisis. Their main focus will be supply. So something's going to come from this group meeting, this congressional meetings coming together with either regulatory reform or opportunities or whatever. Obviously, there's unintended consequences would come with this, but I think it's important for them to talk to see if there is things they can do to alleviate the supply issue. So we'll be keeping an eye on this caucus that has been formed, bipartisan, 4 and 4 or 2 and 2, sorry. But it's an issue. It's an issue facing our country is the affordability, and it could get worse over the coming years if rates do come back down because there won't be the supply if demand kicks up. Right now, there's still more demand than supply, even with interest rates the way they are. So if interest rates get better, you're going to have a whole wave of people hitting the market. Now, ideally, you'd also have more sellers pop up on the market because they also want to upgrade. So it may help with the inventory there. But when you don't have any foreclosures, you have limited existing home sales. Really, the builders are really the ones helping with the supply. And they're not just building them like crazy because they're also holding back a little bit, making sure that they don't have too much supply in their specific area. So I'll be watching this caucus and just seeing what they're going to come up with any kind of regulatory changes or how they're going to fix or try to fix this housing supply or affordability crisis, as they put in this. There's a quote from the NBA that says this caucus will help advance housing policy for both renters and prospective homeowners and develop opportunities for Congress to take action to ensure healthy real estate markets and identify solutions to alleviate the housing affordability crisis our country is facing. So it's good to see that they have something on the radar. Don't ever know how much they should get involved in. Sometimes there's always unintended consequences with it, but at least they're talking about trying to solve the issue, and we'll see what they come up with. They are involving a lot of industries, 11 different real estate industries and groups. So they are trying to get a good picture of what they feel they can do. And so the input from these associations is going to be critical on what they're going to do down the road to try to alleviate the supply issue. So again, looking ahead, we've got those meetings next week. The MBS should be interesting to watch. So I hope you've enjoyed these videos. They've been kind of fun putting them together. I've been playing with Canva to kind of create this format. But love your input, love your thoughts. If there's topics or certain areas we need to talk about, but I'll try to keep putting these out every day, or if anything really pops up, this is kind of the way I want to be able to get it out to everybody. So if you need help with a home loan, I lend in the states of Utah and Nevada. If you need to lend in other states, we've got other people in my office that can help you. But love to earn your business, love to help you with buying a home, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.